good morning, good afternoon, good night. My game is there. That's probably quite loud, isn't it? It's been a hot minute. Hi, hello. Yes, it's been a while. Yeah, I'm back again. Life is treating me better this week. Last week was kind of interesting, shall we say? Let's just go ahead and say that. I'm just gonna. Nope. Hang on. Where is. There's that. I want to move this. Can I move you? Can I move you? Oh, I see what I've done. There we go. There we go. It was kind of interesting. I had to travel 6 hours for, you know, was essentially a funeral. I'm good. I promise. Yeah. It was a time. It happened real fast. But I'm good. Sorry. I swear I'm okay. I'm okay. I guess I'm better. Maybe good. Maybe not good, but better. I'm okay. It was as lovely as a funeral can and could be. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, of course it was dreary. It's kind of sad. I mean, not kind of. It was pretty sad. My eyes are puffy still. But hey, it kind of happened. I'm accepting it. But I gotta keep moving, you know? Can't just stay pity and sorry for myself forever. May he rest in peace, though. It was my grandpa. He's a good guy. You know what, though? At least we got him a good spot in the dirt. It was in Central California, so it was plenty of dirt. Plenty of nice, soft dirt for him to sleep in. Is that too dark? Hello, Cyber. Welcome back. Welcome in. I've returned. But yes. Honestly, I won't lie, this game almost didn't work. I was struggling to set it up, and I was like, man, oh man, if this doesn't work, we're just gonna play Uma Musume. Because I'm being for real with you guys, I am hooked on the game. I'm not even kidding. Like, and I remember watching the anime, I'm like, man, this is weird. Aw, thanks, Cyber. Look, your wishes came true. But I will firmly say I liked. Oh, so like the game was loading, but good old OBS, it has its issues. It like wasn't bringing up the actual game, you know? Like it was still black screen, and I had to basically reset OBS, and it worked. But we were Thanks. Yeah. So it was this close to turning into Uma Musume Pretty Derby stream. Because at this point, I've done 30 fucking careers. I will do 100 careers. But anyways, enough about that. Enough about horse girls. Time for Teenage Exocolonists. It's addicting. But we're back. But now, last time, I was crashing pretty bad. Not this time, though. Am I drinking? Yes. Oh! This is the myth, the legend! Hello, Jazz. Welcome to my life as a teenage exocolonist. Hello. How's life treating you? Has been good, I sure. Okay, so it is a. You want to see autistic? I'm autistic. Not for real though. It is a Cutwater Long Island iced tea. Fair. And honestly, it's because I'm not gonna lie, I just saw my dad drinking one. I was like, ooh, I like Cutwaters. But I also saw a video. Actually valid though. I know, I'm starting back up school in 2 weeks and I'm not looking forward to it. Because I actually gotta go in person finally, which stinks. Cutting some water? Oh right, did we need this? Oh, oopsie daisy, that's a little off. No, hang on. Oh, it's this one. Haha. 2 seconds. There. And a little. Yeah. There you go. Adjustments are needed. Yeah, I start 2 weeks. Oh! And you had to handwrite those pages? You're a fucking mad lad. Holy shit. Ooh, I forgot to turn on Mix It Up. I'm so sorry. Ah! I'm so sorry. Hang on. If I turn it on fast enough, it'll work. Hang on. Oh, God. Look what... Well, a week of not streaming and grieving does. I'm good. Hang on. Aha! Just in time. It registered it. Whew. Your money was saved. Oh, hello. Screw headbets. But yes, we're back. 4. I was a Teenage Exocolonist. Last time, I do remember this at least. I went rock climbing. I was really exhausted. We started this game. We were in a spaceship. No, it started with us being older. I think the colony getting attacked, and our friend, her, saved us, and then we started as a child. We were landing into this colony. We all freaked out. I made her a little upset for crying. I know, I'm so behind on editing videos, but a lot's been happening. I mean, like, between, like, trying to start school again, work has gotten busy, and wedding planning, it's more busy as each month passes by. But we're here to have a good time. We're here to have a thrilling time. But we're here to... I believe we're just exploring the... Oh, no. We were... Fuck. What were we doing? Concept morning mango? No. Oh, that's neat. We can remove a characteristics. Oh yeah, me too. I know. But oh god, we were helping Mars with something. I do remember that. What were we doing, Mars? What do we need from you? Haley, kudos. I say all these kudos and nowhere to spend them yet. Seek says the depot store won't be open till next year. How am I supposed to show off how much better and harder I'm working than everyone else? Oh. We were helping her somehow, right? Oh, really? Ooh, I'll have to watch that tomorrow. And oh, are we in school? Shit, I guess we're in school. Da-da-da. Oh, there is music. It's just very low. Let me raise it for y'all. There, can we hear that better? Low thriving noise. I need 5 reasoning. How about life studies? God. This week biology class you're learning about predators and prey. Professor Hal brings up a picture of Hop. Also, thank you for confirming that it sounds good. Who could tell me what special thing Hopeyes do when they see a predator? Excuse me. Also, if the chat overlay gets in the way, please tell me. It's easy for me just to boop. In and out, in and out. Do tell me. But I feel like the text is a little hard to see. Oops. Oh, your teacher, a cheerful man who loves to tinker and finds joy in learning about everyday things. He, him. Tang hands they hop away very quickly. That's why they're called Hopeye. How not? That's true, but not what I was getting at. Tang stammers and looks upset, like she can't believe she got something wrong. Hal scans the class again. Anyone else? Nuno? Oh, right. Right, I named myself Nunali. Ugh. I need denigrator. Okay, they fly away. Debatable. You stammer after being put on the spot and say the first thing that comes to mind. That might work, Hal smiles. But Hopeyes don't have wings. He gestures to the picture of the one right in front of you on the holo projector. You feel pretty dumb. Honestly, I would. They thump their feet to warn other Hopeyes in the area. Then they hop away very quickly. Oh, whatever. You look over to see Tang smirking at you. You both got it wrong, but she still thinks she's better than you. Whatever. Okay, and if I remember this, it is in number order and then a color order. Yeah. Yes. I got stress. No. No. You woke from an afternoon nap. You squint into the pink tinged light slanting through the windows. You must have fallen asleep in the lounge. Tammy's shadow falls across your neck. Hang on, I can read. Hang on. Tammy's shadow falls across your nest of pillows. Oh, I'm sorry, Natalie, she says, giggling. I didn't mean to wake you up. It's just so nice outside with pollen sparkling in the sunlight. I wanted to open the windows. You rub your eyes blearily. Ugh, you were having the weirdest dream. Since you're awake, you should visit the cafeteria. Auntie Sedent is making a new kind of candy. She says it's made of cotton. Isn't that weird? I have to go tidy the creche? Creche? I have to go tidy the... I want to say creche first. Then I'll meet you there. Save some for me, okay? Tammy skips towards off the creche, humming to herself. Ooh, candy, yeah. Oh, she's pretty! In the cafeteria, Auntie Sedent is cheerfully handing out masses of pink candy. Puffy and soft like clouds. Oh, Noonally, she says, handing you a wand with some candy spun around it. Here, try some of this. We used to have it on Earth. You pull a piece oh, is it cotton candy? You pull off a piece and give it a taste. It's so sweet at first that your mouth puckers. You've never tasted anything so sweet and so real. It's like all those soy sweets that the kitchen nanoprinter can make. It melts in your mouth, leaving a gritty residue on your tongue. It's cotton candy. You wait until everyone's gone, but Tammy never shows up. You look down at the cotton candy in your hands. It's wilted a little from the humidity, but it's kind of like her hair, you think. Pale pink and so soft. You keep some to give to her later. Our father! You're relaxing in your family's quarters after dinner. Your mom had to run off on some kind of canceled business, so you and Dad are playing a holo game together. When you're just about to ready and head up, I can read, I promise. When you're just about ready to head off to bed, your mother returns. You can tell from the defeated slant of her shoulders that something has gone terribly wrong. Your dad starts to ask her what happened, but she waves him away and approaches you. She sits down and takes your hand, holding it between her two strong, dirt-creased hands. Noonally, I'm so sorry to have to tell you this. She starts, her mouth quivers as she swallows, working on her next words. There was an accident this afternoon in the creche. No! No! No, 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 no. Excuse me? I'm, uh, what? Are you shitting me? What a character! The icon! My god! No! Oh. I'm flabbergasted. Like, uh, you try to understand her words. Tammy dead? That's not possible. You suddenly remember the cotton candy you were saving to give Tammy. Pink and fluffy, just like her hair. You put your hand in your pocket to get it, but what comes out is a sticky, dark red lump of hard goo. You stare at it, your mind blank. You bet your ass I'm gonna ask what happened. Your mom tells you, as simply as possible, that Tammy was killed by an electric shock from a broken holo projector. It was just an accident. You press her more for an explanation. A little girl is dead. Someone you'd grown up with. Someone so much like you. She wasn't sick or anything. You just saw her this morning. She was right there. Why? Your mom's eyes are sad when she tells you sometimes there's just no reason why. God. Well, that's heavy. You aren't used to dealing with death. Well, about that, I just dealt with it last week, so. And you don't know what you're supposed to say or do. You sort of mumble okay, then get changed to crawl into bed. A full hour before your bedtime. Yeah. You try to fall asleep, but you toss and turn for hours. You eventually drift off to fitful dreams of that small, sticky red lump of cotton candy. Early pollen. Mid pollen. Okay. Was Tammy just destined to die? My god, was Tammy... No! Oh, sweet Jesus! God. Oh, man. Excuse me. Oh, man. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, my throat's cleared. We're good. Cal is sitting in your mom's flower garden with his face in his hands. He's clearly been crying all morning, and probably all of yesterday, too. He and Tammy were really close. Whenever you guys used to play house in the creche, Tammy was always the mommy and Cal was the daddy. Oh. Even though you were just little kids, you've always kind of giggled how obviously they were going to be together forever. Like a princess and a knight. Oh, that's so fun. At least you left your quarters. No. I miss her too. Me too. He stops looking up at you. You can see how puffy and red his eyes are. Me really too. Tammy always liked these flowers, he mumbles. Sometimes I pick some for her. He runs his hand over the pretty white flowers. Don't tell your mom, okay? Tears well up and slowly leak out of his eyes. He doesn't even blink, just stares at the flowers as tears run down his cheeks. Decided to give him some space. Yeah. How do you recover from that, truly? Mars? Are you actually gonna be upset, or are you gonna be like, oh, well, she's dead? Mars is staring into space, looking somber. She doesn't even notice as you come up beside her, and barely reacts when you say hello. Honestly, I'm thinking about Tammy, she says quietly. She used to sit down the hill there, in that spot in the sun. Every morning, she just sit there for hours in the sun, doing nothing, just being happy. You stare down the hill to the spot near the entrance to the quarters. You can imagine her there, working on some little craft project, humming to herself. She was so nice to everyone. And now she's dead, Mars says, making a face. How's that for fair? Of all people, how come I had to be my friend? You don't have an answer. You've never heard Mars call Tammy her friend before, but of course she was. Tammy was everyone's scared little sister. even though she was older than most of you. Mars clicks her tongue. Oh yeah, Administrator Seek is looking for you. I guess they need someone to do delivery jobs. She waits vaguely at the door behind her, distracted by her thoughts. Will that really cheer me up, though? What is this? Kudos. How do I get rid of stress? Can I talk to everyone? How you doing? Can you believe Tammy died? Dees asks morbidly. I heard Chief Engineer Instance tell someone about it. Loris's voice. Tammy got shocked by a broken holo projector. The one in the crash with the dancing teddy bear, you remember? When she touched it, she got chucked all the way across the room. He's making a sailing motion with his hand, and BAM! She was dead before she even landed. Oh, God! I can't say ill because I was kind of curious, but wow, really? Oh my god, this kid! Dee suddenly looks embarrassed. Yeah, I mean, it's too bad she's gone. She was nice. He tugs at his sleeves of his oversized jacket, but that's a kind of cool way to die. Jesus, kid. BFF? An enemy is chucking some rocks at the Strato, sending metallic flames rigging through the colony. Stupid planet, she yells, stupid crash, stupid spaceship. She bends down to pick up another rock, but instead just sobs and braces her hands on her knees. Stupid everything. Why'd she have to die? It's not fair. Kids aren't supposed to die. An enemy, I feel you. Ah! Is... Oh. Oop. Nine. Tang? Smart girl. Tang is pacing around in front of engineering. She looks upset. Excuse me. It shouldn't have happened, she says. Tammy's... What happened to Tammy? It shouldn't have been possible. There was no reason for that holoprojector to break. Professor Hal said it was recently serviced, and nothing was wrong with it before it just... She gestures angrily. Just blew up for no reason. No way to have wanted to hurt her, so why? How? It doesn't add up. Sorry, Dinali. I want to think about this some more. I hate when I can't find the answer. Honestly? She might be onto something. I mean, oh God, how do I deal with stress? Man, I don't even. Oh, view the notice board. Colony food shortfall 100% low. Colony security rating evaluating. Notice, please wear your masks when out of doors during pollen season. Ambient particulate may trigger runny nose, watery eyes, and mild cough. Dr. Instance. Upcoming event. We will be hosting our first annual Vertumnalia Festival during the second month of dust. Chief Administrator Seek notice take precautions outside of the colony boundaries. Xenofauna have been sighted in the area, so teams are investigating. Current Council Administration, Chief Administrator Seek, Command, Security Chief Rhett Garrison, Chief Engineer Instance, Chief Cultivator Flu, Lu Geoponics, Chief Steward Antecedent Quarters, Chief Surveyor Melatonin Expedition. Leave. So I can't even... like, do the task of delivery because I don't have enough skills. In mourning, your mourning loss of a loved one. All skill increases reduced by 1 for 3 months, and some jobs actually can't be performed. Got it. Can I just sleep? Living quarters. Okay, maybe we need to relax. Forget a memory? No, we gotta remember Tammy. The ship quarters are where everyone sleeps, eats, and hangs out. The private bedrooms are small. You share one with your parents, so colonists spend most of their time in the big common area. There's a lounge and a cafeteria and a creche where all the not going that fucking creche. Stress. Do you want to forget? No, done. Yes, I want to keep my memories. Oh, God. Why would I want to forget? No. You're good. I know. I tend to stream late. You're fine. Don't worry. Good night. This VOD will get uploaded one day. At this point. The colony is going to hold a funeral for Tammy. Oh, I do have water in exchange for the cut water. Okay. Okay. The colony is going to hold a funeral for Tammy. Do you want to attend? If you don't feel up to it, you could just skip it and take a month off instead, or you could get back to work. No, I want to attend. That's fucked. No, I want to attend. Oh. Oh no! At least we want to see her face. The colonists gather in the recycling room, bringing organics down to be recycled here is one of your chores, but you've only come here for a funeral twice. Hang on, did I read that right? Bringing organics down to be recycled here is one of your chores, but you've only come here for a funeral twice. Okay, I did read that right. Both times, the colonists had passed away from natural causes during the 20-year-long journey from Earth. This is the first time there's been a funeral on Vertumna, and the first time someone you actually knew. Oh, her parents. Let me see, that's her dad. A mouth, the mouth of the organics recycler has been polished, and a wreath of yellow flowers placed over the opening. Inside, you can see a shrouded figure, Tammy's small, fragile body. Tammy's dad, Uncle Tonin, is here, as well as your parents and Auntie Sedent, and the rest of the council. Cal is here with his mom and her partners, already crying in their arms. The room is so packed with people, and the feeling of grief is so thick you can taste it in your mouth. Governor Uticott? Udicott, I heard that wrong. Stands before the assembled crowd. There are no words to ease the pain we feel today. Oh, that's a woman. I'm so sorry. Uh, there are no words to ease the pain we feel today, she began solemnly. There is only the sad company of those of us left behind to share the burden of that grief. Tammy was our child, she continues, one of the first humans to be born in space, and the first to die on an alien planet. In her short life, she exemplified the very arc of human accomplishment, bending hopefully towards life beyond our humble Earth. She is the first of us who can truly call Vertumna home. God. Her passing was as senseless as it was sudden. Losses like this are impossible to hold within oneself, a painful reminder that life is impossibly precious and fragile. But they also remind us, as always, that as a community we are capable of great strength. Udicott closes the door to the recycler. You hear Uncle Tonin sob over the hum of the particle disintegrators beginning their work. As a community, we remember Tammy. As a community, we return her body to the soil that nourishes us. In this way, Tammy, our child from the stars, will never truly be lost to us. The ceremony is adjourned, but a few people stay back to consult Uncle Tonin as he keeps vigil over the recycler. Cal and Uncle Tonin hold each other and weep openly. Your mom stays behind to receive Tammy's remains. As the head of geoponics, she'll be responsible for adding them to the colony's precious supply of brown soil from Earth. Oh, God. Your dad accompanies you out of the recycling room. He clears his throat. I want you to know that you don't really need to be okay, he says, clasping his warm hand on your shoulder. If you want to take the rest of the month off, everyone's going to understand. Honestly, yeah, that was heavy. Mid pollen. Late pollen. The prospect, one month has passed. The prospect of just going back to school like everything's normal is too much to handle. You just spend the whole month alternating between sleeping, scrolling in the hole in it, and staring into space. It's restful, at least, and everyone gives you the time you need to process Tammy's death. Late pollen, early dust. Hey. Tangent is hunched over her hollow palm, frowning and poking angrily in the air. She speaks without looking up at you. Professor Howell wants us to prep a list of native flora with pictures. There should be a catalog on the Holonet, but I can't find it anywhere. Plants? Let's make our own list? Tangent is dubious but agrees to try your idea. The two of you run around the colony yard taking pictures of all the different pretend plants you can find and making up fake sciencey sounding names for them, like Wonkius shrubus and Purplius gracium. Oh! After an hour, you categorize 51 different species. Tang doesn't think it's a very complete list or very scientific method, but she figures you must have learned something. Oh, hang on. That gave us something. Oh look! Uh, our biology went up, and our empathy has as well. And oh, that's insult. Tammy's is grayed out. Oh god. An enemy. How are you? An enemy is lying in the dirt, sweating and gasping for air. It's so hot, she complains. How am I supposed to run in these conditions? I don't have toughness. Oh, his face. Hey. You step cautiously through the colony gates, Noonally. Uncle Tonin sighs as he blocks your path. He looks like he has been sleeping. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be out here. Our children are so young and so precious, so fragile. Please stay near the ship. An info window pops up on your holopalm when you get closer. What do you want to know about? Oh. I'm kind of curious about the Valley of Vertigo. The Valley of Vertigo is a low-lying trench to the east that's dense with pollen-producing trees. There's a wide variety of edible food here, both plant and animal product, leading to some explorers calling this place breadbasket of Vertumna. There are a number of animals here that geoponics would be interested in domesticating. I guess we'll go down in a circle. The subquaternious swamp. To the south is a vast boggy wilderness, home to dangerous animals and hazardous weather conditions. Exploration in this area is only to be done in extreme caution. The western resting ridge. Okay. This tongue-twisting region is the broken spine of the planet, home to both dizzying heights and abyssal lows. It's always hot and arid here, no matter the reason. Traversing these steep chasms is dangerous and only to be done by those with sufficient glider training. Oh. However, there are some interesting ruins here to explore, and the Prosaic Plains. Prosaic Plains lie far to the north of the colony. Sorry, I was getting my chair kicked. Where the higher elevation of natural tilt of the planet makes bromidic snowfall more regularly in every season. Though prone to sudden storm flares, the plains are a relatively safe place to explore, filled with mostly herbivorous zoofauna. Bestiary. Oh, can I learn? Float cow. Oh, I was hoping some animals would come up. These cumbersome-looking creatures are actually lighter than air due to their large helium sacs on dorsal and ventral sides. Okay, so front and back. Careful balancing of helium and urine allows them to control their elevation. They produce a salty, high-protein, milky substance for feeding their young that is also nutritious for humans. Ew. A hopeye. A communal creature with two disparate sets of eyes and one strong foot for both locomotion and defense. Though harmless, these small warriors can be fierce in groups. Manticore. Highly intelligent and predatory, their plumage changes according to the season. Their body is composed of entirely dangerous weapons do not approach. I don't have toughness. Okay, get it. Hey, how you doing, Cal? Oh, he looks better. That's good. Cal is running around the geoponic gardens on his hoverboard. The board comes to a sudden shuddering stop on the rocky ground in front of you. Cal pulls off but catches his balance before he eats dirt. Hi, Noodly. Real ground is way harder to hover on than ship floors. There are bumps everywhere. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, no way. I didn't mean it like that, Cal exclaims. It's actually really cool. Hovering outside is rad. Look at this. He runs over to a small depression near the hill and presents it like it's something amazing. Look at this. It's a skate bowl. Can I try? Ooh, sure, but please be careful. Mom says if I break my hoverboard, we can't make another one. You take turns running around the bowl, enough trying to get up enough speed going down one side. I got toughness, I got friendship. You don't try to land any tricks. It's hard to stay on the board with this uneven ground, but it's still fun. Oh, we got friendship. Mama, your mom is hard at work breaking ground for the new fields. As a colony's field cultivator, she's preparing for this year as long as you can remember. Hey, Noonally, she says, leaning harder on her tiller and mopping a brow. Jesus, sorry. I don't know what happened to my speech there. You need something? You need me for something? If you're not going to class, I can always put you to work. Uh... Can I join expeditions? Oh, you're too young to leave the colony. It's dangerous. She shakes her head. Your father would be worried. There's so much we still don't know about the world out there. Let the adults find out. Then maybe you can join in a few years when you're older. She gives you a stern look. She isn't going to budge on this one. For now, stay inside the walls. Okay, bye. Dad? You have something you want to say? Dust is such a dry, hot season. Both suns are high in the sky, baking the usually lush Vertumnum jungle. If there's a breeze, it's warm. You guessed it, dusty. Your parents are up every day before dawn, which comes far too early for your liking. They're usually gone by the time you wake up and home after your sleep, so you have to visit them at work if you want to see them. Good morning, Gooseberry. Your dad greets you cheerily. Have you come to see the harvest? Your mom and I are gathering crops from actual Vertumnum dirt this week. Yeah, that sounds neat. He shows you around the rows of corn and beans from Earth. They all look a little yellow and scraggly. Not what you'd expect, but your dad enthusiastically points out the vegetables ready to harvest. I applaud you for making the subtitles. I don't think I've done that once with any of my videos. Oh, it's hard to read. Boop, there you go. Don't forget, he tells you, the Vertumnelia Festival is coming up. There will be a talent show and a science fair. I'm sure you're eager. Not really, Dad. Not really. Let's see. I have empathy, toughness, perception, combat, reasoning, organization, engineering. I guess maybe we should go to school. Actually, let's talk to Mars. Mars, I'm bored. This is boring. Mars complains, stamping her foot. All the adults want to do is work, and they're not paying attention to me. Done. Okay, actually, let's talk to Deez. Deez is listening to his here speak, completely ignoring you. You put yourself in his field of vision, and he scowls. What do you want? Leave me alone. Okay, I'm sorry. I guess I'll just go to school. Or actually, can I train? Aha! The garrison. Ooh, I can play sports ball. Yeah. Yeah. Aluminum. I can't even pronounce that word. I love it though. An enemy meets you on the court. She's bouncing from one line to the other in excitement. My brother Calm is organizing the youth team, she tells you. Oh, her brother's cute. Oop. There you go. Get a good look at her brother. Hang on. There you go. Elimination. I can't even say it. There you go. Oops. Oh, hang on. Shish. Alimentation. Oh, okay. Alimentations. I don't think that's right. Calm. An enemy's older brother, a young security officer who coaches sports ball. All the kids love and look up to him. Oh god, that felt like a red flag. Kombucha? His name is Kombucha? Oh my god. Kombucha offers you a high five and greeting, then tosses a sports ball your way. Let's start with a practice game to see what you're good at. You and an enemy are team captains. Pick your team. Aluminumar. Shotgun to the. Oh, calm, calm will fill in. Calm will. Hang on, I'm struggling to read this. Hang on. Calm will fill in to even up the team, but he promises to go easy on the other side. Uh, Cal, mind if I play goalie? He asked. Sports ball is fun, but I don't really like to score against the other team. An enemy chooses kombucha, of course. They bump fists. Your next choice is Mars. I'll play Spiker. Mars runs up to take position. Seems like she's in it for the glory. Hopefully she'll want to share some of that with the rest of the team. You face off. 3-on-3. Start the game. Oh, a toughness challenge. Story challenges have 3 rounds instead of 1. After every round, you'll keep the cards you didn't play and unlock an extra slot to play them in. Losing isn't always a bad thing in story challenges. Okay. Whoa, wait, what was that? Sun Medallion. Okay. Eli, so maybe 0. Oh, I need gold 27? So maybe 5? No. Okay. Did that negate each other? Oh, I see. Okay. Crawling. Cute. Okay, so 0, 1. All toughness cards becomes. Oh, I see. All red cards under 2 become 2. 5. Okay. Final round. Okay. I'm getting this. Okay. 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, okay. What? Oh. Can I push through? Victorious! Woohoo! I got 1 toughness. Cal makes an amazing jump save, but is winded when the ball hits him in the chest. The score is tied with an enemy and Calm putting on the pressure. Then bam! You score the match point with Red Spike all the way from the net line. Victorious! I got bravery! Yeah! 2 bravery, 1 toughness, 10 stress, 1 friendship with an enemy. Honestly, the stress isn't too bad though. But we got. Oh, look at that! An event! A little loud. Okay. It's time for Vertumnalia. The Utica and the Council have called a festival to celebrate life here in planet Vertumna. Everyone gathers in the colony's square to hear Governor Udica's speech. Hello, Governor Lady, who I thought was a man. Oh, sorry. Couldn't hold that in from the, like drink. In Earth's history, Utica begins, and then clears her throat and waits for everyone to quiet down. In Earth's history, Vertumna was known as the god of seasons, change, gardens, and fruit. It's no coincidence that our forebears of the Vertumna project chose to take on such an auspicious name, in the hopes of seeding future bountiful seasons of humanity. We will continue this tradition of Vertumnalia, a midsummer festival to celebrate our Vertumna, this lush planet upon which we find ourselves today. Yeah, we're not, Earth. I'm gonna clap because I think that's gonna be rude. Oh, I got loyalty. Wow. Everyone cheers and applauds. The members of the council all get up on stage at one time to give their own short speeches. Governor Utica announces each one. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, that means our mom gives the speech. Chief Administrator Seek, Chief Security Ret, Chief Engineer Instance, Chief Cultivator Flulu. Chief Steward, antecedent, and Chief Sarah melatonin. When it's your mother Flulu turns, she announces that tonight you'll be eating some of the very first crops grown over Tumden soil. Your eyes go to the feast table. Aboard the Stratosphere, it would have been mostly soy-based food from the nanoprinters, spiced up with what precious fruits and vegetables could have been grown in the small growing bays. This year, the earth plants look even less robust than usual, but they're supplemented by some Tumden plants you've come to appreciate. Juicy watato pods and slabs of edible fungi. Utica takes the stage after everyone on the council has said their piece. What is a festival without festivities, she asks. Professor Hal and Security Chief Brett have organized a 3-part competition for the kids. Good luck, children! Hell yeah! You do bot wrestling. Woo! It's a bot wrestling contest. This has been a classic competition for years on the ship. Someone has rigged up a hydraulic lifting bot that slowly stretched out, increasing in strength over time. The aim is to see how long you can hold it closed. Use any part of your body before it pops open. An enemy and Cal are competing with you. Cal doesn't like that it's a competition, but he does love bot wrestling. Wrestle that bot. Oh, it's hard. I need 41. Okay, so all cards under 2 become 2. So do this. Actually, no. 1, 1, 2. That makes 13, right? Okay. Skill. +1 on a toughness. So would these become 1? And yeah, that makes 3, 8. Oh god. Okay, so we'll do 1. Actually, here. No. Oh no, that's right. 1, 1, 1, 2, 5, 3, 16. It's like 4 push. Yeah. Kudos toughness. An enemy's brother Calm is the judge and awards bonus points for technique as well as for brute strength. You sit on the hydraulic bot and use your weight at first, then switch to bear hug it when it starts to wobble and push you off the ground. Oh, I got an achievement. You're the champion. Winner of Vertumnalia event. You make it a full 5 minutes of increasing difficulty before it eventually springs from your grasp and scuttles into the corner, freed at last. You just barely edge out an enemy. She offers you her hand, then pulls it back at the last second before running away, cackling. Look at that. Gain memory. But athlete and champion. Gain status popular. 2 friendship with an enemy. 2 friendship with Cal. 5th. Oh, negative stress. Nice. Okay, that worked out. After the festivities are over, everyone takes time off for a much-needed break. During the fierce heat of the dust, a few days of rest is exactly what you need. You feel refreshed. Lovely. Early dust. Mid-dust. An enemy. So then I trapped in my room, an enemy says, telling you about a bug she saw in her quarters. Its wings were as big as my hand, and its feelers had like... Whoa. It was bouncing all over the place, like boing, boing, boing. She gestures excitedly, swinging her arms over her head. The bugs here are so big, and they're everywhere. I was gonna give it to Tang, she says. She loves gross bug stuff. But she said I should just let it go, because if it stung me, I might get a weird mutant power. I mean, other than I already have one. Other than the one I already have. My bad. And I wanted to see if I could get more weird mutant powers, so I started jumping around, off higher and higher things, until I was jumping off the back of a ship, and I got in so much trouble. But I wasn't even that high. She stops in her tracks. Hold on, she says, stooping to rub the irritably at her knees for probably the 100th time in the past 5 months. Arrgh. I'm gonna die. I busted up my knees, and it's so itchy when my scales grow in. Oh, I thought this was paint. Oh, there's scales. I thought this was paint. Annie, don't pick at it. Chief Steward Antecedent's voice rings up from across the garrison yard. Pleasant but firm. Instantly transport you back to the ship, Krish, tugging on her skirts and calling her auntie. enemy jumps and stands up straight, her hands flying to her side. But Mom, an enemy whines, digging her fingers into her knees as Auntie Seaton approaches you both. It's so scratch-tastically itchy. I know, lovely. Aunt Seaton soothes her, patting down her riotous red hair. But the more you pick at it, the thicker your skills are going to grow in. Anatomy tucks her hands under her armpits to keep it from scratching. What if I want to have cool skills? She pouts. Auntie Seaton smiles indulgently. At the rate you're growing, I'm sure you'll be covering them before you know it. No need to rush. Anatomy's skin is dotted with patches of protective blue-green scales that grow, and whenever she gets cut or scraped, she rubs the patch on her jaw indignantly. The other one she got when she ran headfirst into the food synthesizer back on the ship. Interesting. Learn anatomy augment. Auntie Seaton opens her satchel and pulls out a bundle of clothes. The queue for the nano printer is over a week long, so I patched your pants with scraps from your brother's clothing. Please, try not to put any more holes in them, or yourself, okay? She hands the clothes to Anatomy and kisses her on the forehead. Anatomy stickles her tongue and gags. Yuck. Anatomy evaluates the clothes as her mom walks away. Galactic, she breathes, as she runs her fingers over the odd-colored patches. Then, right there in the middle of the yard, she unashamedly squirms out of her pants and pulls on the new ones. I'm not gonna say that word. I look like a fighter jet, like from the Holos, she exclaims, showing off her new pants. Like when they stencil your kill. Yeah, I'm fine. I like a really cool scar. Oh, sorry. And then he grins. Yeah, you get it. My pants are scarred, just like me. Okay, let's see. Oh, memories. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why we would forget some of this stuff. Anyways. Characters. You have empathy, reasoning, toughness, biology. Part of me is like just chair adjusting. I think we need a little more smarts. Let's do humanities. We haven't done humanities yet. Welcome, Nunali. Professor Hal greets you. I hope you're all warmed up and ready to study the glorious humanities. History, literature, language, media, and philosophy. And yes, if you're lucky, we'll have a little ancient earth poetry too. He seems excited about the last bit. By the way, if anyone's interested in taking engineering classes, please register through Congruence's scheduling system when you have the chance. She'll be helping me teach them. Ooh, humanities. Oh, excuse me. 0 plus 1 to win the challenge, plus 1, 2, 5. Ooh! Win. Woo! Plus 1 creativity. 15 stress and 1 friendship with Tangent, huh? Oh wow, there goes our month. Late dust. Tangent. Nunali, Tangent says, approaching with purpose. We need to discuss my brother. Oh, who? Dice? Yes, Dice, she says impatiently. I need you to figure out where he's been disappearing. Ever since we landed, I barely see him anymore. He doesn't even come home at night sometimes, and she trails off and looks at her feet. Well, I'm not on very good terms with my brother of late, but people are becoming worried. You get the feeling Tang is the one who's worried, but she doesn't want to admit it. I'll find out. Thank you, Nunali, she says, looking relieved for a second before her expression hardens again. I mean, it would be a ridiculous waste of resources if something happened to him, and no one knew where he was or how to find him. Right, of course, Tang doesn't get worried. Okay, let's figure it out. Hey. You told Dice that his sister Tangent wants to know where he's been disappearing to. His eyes flit briefly to yours, then stares vaguely off toward the engineering wing where his sister is brooding on her holopalm between classes. say anything. She's worried about you. She doesn't care about me, he says sullenly. Tana's just worried she'll get in trouble if I don't come home one day. He scowls and picks at his sweater. She doesn't care about anything but her schoolwork. Leave him alone for now. His shoulders slump in relief as you go. Can I talk to him again differently? What's this egg anyway? Can I touch this egg? Oh! I find a hefty red Xeno egg. And I don't have toughness, right? 15 out of 100. Perception. Bravery. Wow. Okay, maybe if we talk to Mom, we can get something done. Hang on. What are you doing, Giovanna? Have an engineering? What can I do in the quarters? If you need a break, should I visit the lounge to see your friends? But I don't want to see lunch all the time. What are you doing, geoponics? She looks down and nudges at the sprout growing between each of her feet. It's green, the color of earth plants. We're doing our best, she says, but it has been easy. I just hope the potatoes and the corn can handle the weather here, she says, glancing up in the sky. I hear it rains like hell in the wet season. She takes a long look at you, up and down. You're growing fast, Unali, but you're still too young for real farming. Instead, well, there's a lot of soil that needs to be hauled. Seeing your disappointment, she nudges you on the shoulder. Don't pout. It'll help build those muscles. You'll need them now that we're out in the real world, doing real work. Out here, we'll have to rely on physical strength. She flexes her biceps. Your mom is really strong. What's going on in command? I think Seek said they needed someone to deliver supplies from the depot. They're also setting up a shop there if you've got some kudos to spend. And of course, that's where Governor Udicott works. But you shouldn't bother her. She's a busy woman and doesn't have your mother's patience with kids. You try to giggle. Your mom isn't usually known for her patience. Okay, bye. Do I have enough toughness to deliver now? Aha! Oh, hi. You look stuffy. Chief Administrator Seek greets you at the depot. They look you up and down. Really. You never struck me as particularly responsible or organized. But children never are. What makes you think you can be good fit for the position of courier? I can carry a lot? Strong for your age, maybe. But lucky for you, you're the only applicant this week. You've got the job. For now, anyway. They use their elegant stylus to note this on their holopalm. Come back in a few minutes and you can help make deliveries. Yes, there'll be kudos in it for you if you do it correctly. Unlock deliver supplies in command. Aha! We got a job! Okay, persuasion, creativity, bravery. How long is a few minutes? Can I talk to you? Hey. How many minutes is a few minutes? Let's see. Boop. Hello. To organizing, 1 perception, 1 friendship with Mars, 5 kudos, 10 stress. Well, I mean, we're okay. Let's go. Seek sends you all around the colony delivering supplies. During your first week, it's mostly small things you can carry by hand or push in a little cart. Stuff like tools and electronics. Some are high purity, which means you have to move fast. Oh look! -3 stress. It's fun getting to yell important delivery coming through and people actually get out of the way. Look at that! Goal 12. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 0, 1, 1, 1, 5. Easy peasy. Win. Victorious. The organizing 2 perception, 10 kudos, 1 friendship with Mars, and 10 stress. And there goes our month. Early wet. Still 10. Hey. Deus is listening to his here speak, completely ignoring you. You put yourself in his field of vision and he scowls. What do you want? Leave me alone. Does this interest you? Um, thank you, he says, clearly unsure of how to react. I'll, find something to do with it. I got a friendship, though? Cal? You're looking for Cal in the garden when you nearly trip over someone else. One of the younger kids. They're blindfolded? Hey, they exclaim, ripping the blindfold off their face and throwing the ground. It's Sirius, one of an enemy's brothers. He glares at you. I was almost done. Cal jogs over and grabs Sirius in a friendly headlock, ruffling his messy red hair. Dude, you were so close. Sirius stamps his feet and complains that you got in his way. It's not her fault, Cal says. She didn't know we were playing a game. Give me a sec. I want to teach her how to play. Cal turns to you as Sirius leaves. Sorry, Nunnally, he says sheepishly. I was teaching Sirius a new game, but he's more like an enemy than I thought. Real competitive, you know? He stops to pick up a blindfold, brushing it off like dirt. I've been trying to come up with different kinds of games other than sports ball, he says. No winners or losers. I just want to have fun with my friends. Cal looks at you hopefully. Yeah, I want to learn how to play this game. Cal smiles. Cal's smile looks like he's gonna stretch right off his face. Radical, he shouts, pointing, jumping up and down with excitement. Okay, so you put on the blindfold. The blindfold is a little scratchy and smells like dirt. You can feel Cal's big hands on your shoulder. I'm gonna spin you around, and when I let go, you gotta listen to my instructions. We're gonna walk all the way to the cafeteria, okay? Oh, that's gonna be tricky. You nod. You can't see Cal's grin, but you can hear it in his voice as he spins you around and counts to 10. 1, 2, 3. First, Cal says, you gotta walk forward 10 steps. Do your best. You take 10 steps straight, holding your hands out for balance. The rocky dirt between the garden beds crunch under your feet. Yeah, Cal says. Now, turn to your right and take 15 steps until you get to the door. Get it right. You turn to the right and walk forward, counting out 15 steps. When you stop, Cal laughs. You can hear his footsteps crunching behind you. I forgot how much bigger I am than you. Like, 2 more steps away. You take 2 more steps until your outstretched hands land on the warm metal of the door. Success. Awesome, Cal says. You can't help but smile. This is fun. Now hit the door button on your right, and then keep walking forward until I say stop. Go really slowly, okay? You open the door and start walking forward. The path slopes downward at your feet. I need more empathy. Even though, the path slopes downward and your feet slip a little, even though you're moving as slowly as you can. Real dirt is nothing like metal floors of the stratospheric. It's turbo rocky here, Cal says, and you can feel the unease pickle from the back of your arms. Just keep going forward slowly. Can you trust him? You try to do as usual, but after a few steps, your foot knocks against the sprawling root and you fall forward, catching yourself on the hands of your knees. Ouch! You tear off the blindfold, a sudden rush of tears flooding your eyes. Cal's beside you in an instant, kneeling on the rocks. Are you okay? He asks. You look down at yourself. Your knees and hands are pretty scraped up, and your pride is bruised, but other than that, you're okay. Cal helps you stand. I'm sorry, Nunnally. I'll be a better help next time. He asks if you want to get some Watato juice from the cafeteria instead. We spend the rest of the afternoon brainstorming more games where there are no winners or losers. You're a sweet kid, Cal. How the hell do I get empathy? No. I need... Okay, how about we'll do humanities again? I need reasoning. How about let's do humanities again. Today's assignment will be an easy one, Hal says with a yawn, because I was up preparing the congruences subterminal and I could use a nap. I'd like you to write an essay on what Vertemna Colony means to you. Freedom, equality, democracy. Not in this country. My friends are all here. Hearing about all your buds and the fun things you do together. What? -2 friendship? When Hal wakes up from his nap, he asks a few students to read their essays to the class. Mars is annoyed that you hardly mention her. Well, you aren't friends, so get to work. Okay, well that's why. 13. Crawling. 1, 2. Super gold. Yay. Creativity, persuasion, stress, +2 kudos, 1 friendship with tangent. You're having a terrifying, familiar dream. A monster crashing through the walls, unfathomably large, every part of it wriggling and moving and searching for something. It tramples through the colony as you watch helplessly. Time shifts to the wreckage of your home. You're picking through it, looking for something, tears streaking down your dust-covered face as you lift heavy pieces of debris, searching. Oh, great. You wake up shouting no, but your voice is drowned out by the deafening rumble of the skies outside. The bedroom window is covered in water? It's pouring down from the clouds. You guess this must be rain, but you've never experienced it before. There's a bright flash outside, then another crack and rumble. Thunder! This must be a thunderstorm. It's still early hours of the morning, and you've already almost forgotten your bad dream, but you're too unsettled to go back to sleep yet. The rain beats down on the roof of your quarters, joined now and then with great peals of thunder like the footsteps of an angry beast. Run outside. Haha. Duh. Oh, rebellion. It's surprisingly warm outside, and the water feels nice hitting your head. Everything smells fresh and damp and wonderful, and the dusty, packed ground has turned into squelchy mud between your toes. You don't go too far from the door to your quarters, but it's exciting being outside in the dark, watching dramatic streaks of lightning arc down the hills behind the colony. Ooh. Mid-wet. Seasons are funny. See, sweet talk me a little more. Deese is hanging out near the south gates, his hands in his pockets, idly staring at the ground, digging his toes of his boots into dirt. He nods at you but doesn't say anything. Yeah, I'm glad, dude. Let's see. Rip Tammy. Anatomy 19, Cal 14, Tangent 9, Deese 3, Mars 7. Ugh, Tammy. Hi, Mars. Oh, hi, Noonally. Marzipan looks bored. My dad's made me come out here to get fresh air. I don't know what's so fresh about it. It's always full of acid or snow or pollen or water. I don't know which is worse. Okay. I started streaming. Oof. Woof. Okay. What do we need? Let's see. Oh, hang on. Let's do some deliveries. We should get some... Or something we can do in here, like other activities? Earth stress is okay. Oh, can I actually walk in the geoponics and that's how I do things? Ooh! I can toughness, friendship with Cal, kudos, stress. Do we need more toughness? No. I think we need more organizing, actually. Okay. This should give me organizing. Yeah, okay, this gives me... It's been a while, but it's time to attend a meeting at the Secret Fun Times Club. Mars started the SFC 5. Hang on. Mars started the SFC years ago when you were little kids. Tangent and Tammy agreed to join at the time, but then you all got busy with other things and forgot about it. And then Tammy died. You meet with unused conference room in the command, which Mars says perfect for the secret club. Club President Mars brings the meeting to order. Tang, Vice President of Writing Down Secrets, records the meeting notes in her holopalm. As Vice President of Fun Ideas, it was your job to come up with something for the club to do today. You chose making friendship bracelets, and brought all the supplies you'll need. Today, Mars announces, we're gonna make friendship bracelets. And I have an even better idea. We're gonna sell them to the people for kudos. That isn't how really kudos are supposed to be used, but Mars is hard to argue with sometimes. The three of you spend the afternoon braiding bracelets out of recycled bits of wire and bright plastic packing straps. Your hearts aren't really in it, though. All three of you know that Tammy would have been much better at this than you. Making friendship bracelets was one of her favorite things. She was always giving them to people and didn't expect anything in return. It's eventually Mars who calls the meeting early. She takes all your misshapen bracelets and looks at them dubiously. I don't know if the people will want to trade their kudos for these, but I'll do my best. I'll put the kudos in the club treasury. Meeting adjourned. Yes, Tangent, if she thinks Mars is actually going to sell them. I think so. Tang tells you. The club doesn't even have a treasury. She'll probably just keep the kudos for herself. She doesn't seem to care. Get to work. Goal's 11. They should all turn into 1, right? 3. Oh, perfect! Yeah! Organizing perception kudos. Friendship Mars. Mid-wet. Wait, what? Feels like we're getting somewhere, right? Ooh, sorry. Dice. It's pouring rain and everyone's trying to stay under the grass bowl of pass. Except Dice off in the distance over the water in the sports ball field. He's definitely skulking. I don't have enough toughness? No. Oh god. Tell someone. Oh god. You're not sure. You know Dice, he's very good at hiding when he doesn't want to be found. He's probably mad at me. Okay, so he doesn't know that I snitched on him. I just want another kid dying, you know? Let's do life sciences. You ask a question in the class and you are embarrassed when everybody laughs. I guess there's something you were supposed to know. I thought Mr. Howell said there are no dumb questions. Get to work. Life sciences, 13. 0, 1, 2, 22. Yay! Biology, reasoning, stress. Ooh. Stress is high. The days have been getting shorter, with only the yellow sun barely skimming the horizon. One morning, you wake in the darkness and have to check your holo palm to know what time it is. You see a holo stream from Mars. Good morning to all my pals. If you can even call it morning. They've named it glow season because, like, everything is crazy glowing out there in the dark. I am staying the heck inside for the month. What's the point of even going out if you can't see anything? It's going to be a long, boring month. No way, it looks cool. Ah, this looks familiar. You peek out the window. The wormhole is the biggest you've ever seen it. It's like a massive fiery ring in the sky. The planet must be very close to it now. And out in the jungle, something new is taking place. The plants are flowering, glowing, iridescent blooms, and everything is full of life. There are strange new sounds, long hooting calls, and gurgling roars. After Mars's message is a notice from the council warning everyone to stay safe inside, Tammy's dad and other servers have been called back and the gates closed for the month. There's tension in the air as if everyone's waiting for something. Ooh. Glow. Oh, interesting. Look at this. Whoa. Nice. Dice is staring off into the wilderness outside the gates. Feels different, he mumbles. Don't know how, just different. It looks so cool. Enemy. An enemy blinks at you in the dark. It's so creeptacular, she breathes. It's perfect for hide and seek. Okay, and sorry. It's so neat. Newly, your mom stops as you walk by. What are you doing out of your quarters? It isn't safe out here. I'm going to school. She nods with a grudging approval. Fair enough, she replies. Stay close to the stratosphere. Got it? We don't know what's out there this time of year. As you walk away, just out of earshot, you hear her mumble stars. It is beautiful, though. You know what? I guess we'll go to school. We'll do life sciences again. This week in biology class, you're studying sugar bugs. This native species looks like purple marshmallows about the size of your fist, all puffy and squishy and kind of cute. They don't move or do much, but if you tickle them, they exude edible syrup from a hole at the top of their bodies. And now, Professor House says, you're going to dissect one. Dissect that cute little sugar bug. It probably smells like sugar, right? You're given a thankfully already deceased sugar bug to work on. The moment your scalpel slices open, a horrid smell assaults you, sweet as rotting fruit. Yuck. You seeing Tang try not to gag too. The goal is 27. Oh boy. I have 3 rounds. Boy, this 1, 7. Oh, set neighbors to this value. So it's better to do this. Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. Well, it didn't really matter, did it? +1 on top. 1, 2, 5. Okay, that didn't really change. Final round. Okay, 0, 0, 0. Oh, perfect. Just barely. Victorious. Okay, for real next month. No skill changes. You carefully section your sugar bug into 6 discrete organs. You take a photo with your holograph and carefully fill in the labels for all parts. That's pretty good, Tank says, peeking at your work. These things are slipperier than I was expecting. Parts of mine are still moving. Great job, class, and we're going to leave them overnight, says Professor Howell. The next morning, your class is in for a surprise. The sugar bugs are alive again, and there are more of them. Your teacher explains that their DNA is so malleable that almost any part of the sugar bug can turn into any other part if it needs to. The resulting sugar bugs are smaller, but will eventually grow into full-sized ones. Pretending biology is weird. Yeah. Biology reviews and stress, we gotta chill out. It's daytime when the emergency sirens start up. Oh no. Well, what passes for a day? It's still nearly pitch black except for an eerie green light. Eerie green twilight glow on the horizon. You look towards the gates. They're open. Wait, they shouldn't be open. Oh god, my stress! The alert blares out of every speaker in the colony. It's the same one you used to hear for hull breaches and fires. And in space, it meant you were supposed to go to the nearest emergency shaft and put on a spacesuit. On Vertumna, it means to go to the assembly point and wait for instructions. The closest assembly point is the children's crèche, but in the opposite direction you hear loud popping noises. Gunfire! Is the colony under attack? I'm not brave enough. Hide in the crèche. You find Deese in the crèche and join him hiding under the arts and crafts table. Lights are dim. You scared? He asks quietly. I just don't want to fight. Me too, Dice agrees. Grown-ups always have to solve everything with fighting. It's better to avoid things, and they go away on their own. You're not sure if that's true this time, but you get what he's saying. You hear more gunfire and yelling, but within half hour, they play the odd clear tone. Oh, he looks a little better. Chief Surveyor Tonin comes to let you know it's all safe now and the lights come back on. You glance at the hologram teddy bear again. Tonin was Tammy's dad. How can he be sure it's safe? How can he be sure anything is safe? You're relieved when your parents arrive with an ashen-faced cow. They won't talk about what happened in geoponics. Oh god, he must have been caught in something. Achievement, that was scary. You reached the end of age 10. After 2 weeks of darkness with the blue sun barely skimming the horizon, it begins to move higher in the sky and daytime returns. The council admits they don't know how the gates were opened or how the creature got in. Some of the attacking creatures were once thought to be docile. Others were species nobody had seen before. It was like something had driven them to assault the colony. At least nobody was killed. This time. God. Glow. Fairly quiet. Childhood is fleeting. The game will end when you reach age 20, so you should focus on a few skills and improve and friends to spend time with. Use the skills and friends button at the top left of the screen to keep track of them. This thing. Good luck. Start. Oh, wow. +5 persuasion, 5 creativity, 2 bravery, 5 reasoning, organizing biology, toughness, perception. Let's see. Unchangeable. I think. Oh god. Okay. Start age 11. Okay. Yeah. I think this is a. We'll do age 11. I think this is a good place to end it, yeah? Boop. Nah, I think that's perfect. We reached a new age. We reached an age milestone. Tammy's dead. And all things considered, we're kind of getting the rhythm of this game, no? Slow paced. I like it though. Honestly, that winter back. Come on, call me crazy. Excuse me, but that winter color palette they had in the game, does it kind of not? Does my background like behind me? It kind of looks like Vertumna right now, doesn't it? Maybe I'm just a polar bear from Vertumna this whole time. But anyways, I digress. We shall end it right there. So it's gonna be back streaming. I know going forward I might have to take breaks more frequently. Just be aware. So you know, if I'm like streaming 1 week and the next week it's a break, it's gonna happen a little more often. Or if I need to take days off, I will post it. That's why like on the schedules going forward, I'm just gonna start putting you know, it might change. But anyways, I hope everyone has a good morning, good afternoon, good night. And we will be back Friday for more date everything. Because we were hot on trails of some cases. It sounded like gibberish, didn't it? We were hot on the trail of a lot of cases. There we go. Okay. Take care, and we shall return Friday.